You've probably been in this situation before. In the middle of a group, you try your hardest to become a very likable person. You laugh at other people's jokes, nod along with every opinion, and even hide your most basic personal needs. We try not to do anything wrong, but in the process, we quietly fade into the background of the conversation, becoming a pleasant presence that is completely forgettable. What if being interesting has less to do with what you try to do and more to do with what you dare not to hide? In this video, we explore 5 counterintuitive yet profound truths about the nature of being interesting based on insights from human psychology. 1. Politeness is the greatest barrier. In social interactions, our top priority is often a psychological survival mechanism. Don't do anything wrong. This defensive approach may earn us the label of being nice, but it comes at a high cost, the loss of our own authenticity. The roots of this self-restraint often trace back to childhood. Psychology shows how little it takes to plant in a child the feeling that they are not welcome, that their playfulness is a burden. From that quiet sadness, it is only a short step to an adulthood in which every word spoken has lost its genuine weight. This fear of making mistakes prevents us from sharing what is actually happening in our minds, yet that is the core source of interest and real connection. For many years, without fully realizing it, our main priority in groups may have been simply this: don't do anything wrong. That fear forces us to bury the most alive parts of ourselves, the very parts that are essential to genuine connection. 2. The craziest thoughts are the key. Let's be honest about the private thoughts we usually hide. Wishing a friend would fail at work, having an incestuous thought about a sibling, not caring at all about climate change, and sometimes even wishing humanity would end in a massive war. These impolite, even shocking thoughts are often the most alive and truthful aspects of being human. Attraction does not come from a carefully polished image of perfection, but from the complexity, sometimes messy, of a real person. Now it starts to get interesting. This may not be recommended by etiquette manuals, but it is undeniably alive.
3. Being interesting is not about achievement, it's about honesty.
Many people believe that being interesting comes from external factors, such as traveling widely, reading difficult books, or holding a high social status. The truth is the opposite. It has everything to do with being a little less rigid and a little more honest. Being interesting is an inner emotional navigation skill, the courage to act as a faithful messenger of your true self, reporting clearly and without judgment on the complex reality within you. Being interesting has nothing to do with visiting rare places, reading obscure books, or holding prestigious positions. It has everything to do with succeeding at being slightly less rigid and slightly more honest in the role as the messenger of who you truly are.
4. Your honesty is a generous gift to others.
So what happens when we dare to speak these impolite truths? It is not merely a personal release, it becomes an act of deep generosity towards others. Your honest sharing helps the people around you feel less alone and less strange about their own desires, despair, and sadness. When shame is lifted, a real, warm, and deep connection can finally emerge. Our disclosures do not only lighten our own burden, they are among the most generous acts towards others, helping them feel less constrained and less abnormal about their own sexuality, politics, desires, despair, and sorrow.
5. True politeness is courage, not compliance.
We need a new definition of politeness. It is not blind obedience to social rules. Instead, true politeness requires courage, the courage to share your truth in order to soothe your own loneliness and the loneliness of those around you. This courage is the source of genuine warmth and the deepest human bonds, transforming a social interaction from a performance into a moment of real human connection.
True politeness has little to do with manners. It has everything to do with the courage to ease the loneliness of ourselves and of everyone around us. Conclusion: an invitation to authenticity. True interest is not a carefully polished mask, but the courage to reveal your real self with all its contradictions and inherent complexity. Letting go of the burden of artificial perfection in favor of authenticity not only makes you more compelling, but also leads to a deeply connected and meaningful life. It is the choice between being politely liked and being fully understood. So today, what is one small but honest thing you could share with someone?